Hey everyone, Steve here from Big Head Tech, and apparently, based off of an early assumption, you guys don't really love Intel that much. I just did a review of a pretty well-priced board, and it's trending not even my top 10 most recent videos, right? And some of the videos haven't been great. So, although some of the laptop videos done very well. And then today, we're reviewing an AMD board. It's not my first choice. It's a little bit pricey. B550 isn't cheap yet. This was about $150 US plus shipping and tax, so you can get a basic X570 board for that price. But I did want to get a B550 board because my thought process is this board's probably about $30 more expensive than what it will be when supply is out there and demand goes down. So then I think it's not a bad pairing for the CPU that we're going to be working with. And that is a Ryzen 5 3300X, but that review will be coming in the near future. I am waiting on a GTX 1080 so I can, again, benchmark against my previous test, albeit it's not the perfect testing methodology. We'll get there. And that's pretty much it. Let's take a look and open her up and see what I think about this motherboard. So here we have the B550 Aorus Elite. I'm going to go ahead and open her. Oh, before, just full disclosure. Yes, I still have my mic working. We have more people coming to look at the house tomorrow. I just haven't gotten around to it. And for anybody that gets their nails done, a full set's like $60 to $80. I'm not going to spend that money every single time I want to do a review, so you're going to see my nails. Anyway, get that out of the way here. So, let's see what this comes with. Anything interesting? No, not really. I didn't really expect much. These B550 boards are often sharing the same or very, very similar VRM design as the X570. So let's take a look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So this is most likely an AMD 6+2. And let's take a look at the bottom side, and we do see, I believe these are doublers across the board, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's actually no doubler for the VR, or for the, whatchamacallit, so. But no, that would make sense, there'd be no doubler for the SoC. When we look at, we have 3-pin addressable, which is very important for my build. We have 4 pins, so that's kind of the minimum that I really would like. But then we also have another 3-pin and another 4-pin, so this is fantastic. Fan layout, we have CPU, optional CPU. We have another LED right over there, so it's the second main fan, third main fan. So this is lacking a little bit on the fan headers for some people. Not necessarily underworld for me, but having basically 3 fan. Oh wait, there's one up here, 4. So that's not bad. I think 4 is okay. So you have the main, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 is a total of 5. None of them are listed as AIO, so you probably use this as an AIO. You have your M.2 there, you have an M.2 here, so the screws are in there for that. Nice passive heatsink over the new B550 chipset. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 SATA ports, and that surprises me. I'm not upset about that, but that is a little bit on the surprising side that there's only 4 SATA. And then let's take a look at the I/O. This I'm a smidget disappointed about here. We have your legacy USB 2. We have a white one. I don't know if that's for the BIOS flashback. And then a whole bunch of, this is 3.2, more 3.2, more 3.2, and this is 2.5 gigabit out. So that's actually interesting. So when I actually upgrade my server to 10, that'll help. And then 7.1 surround. I really would have liked USB-C. It is what it is. I can always put an add-in card if need be, but this is going to be part of my racing sim. Let's go ahead and get the, I'll put up what the audio chip is. I don't know off the top of my head, but you'll see it somewhere in here. Let's go ahead and install the CPU next. So we have our nice, super amazing stock holder that we are not going to use. We actually have something that Be Quiet provided me about a month ago. So this, it's a Pure Rock 2. I told them I wasn't in the process of reviewing anything due to just things going on. They said, take it. So, not an impressive cooler. I'm going to make a comment here, and I love AMD. I really do love their products. I think that they are taking it to Intel in almost every segment. But these stock coolers aren't really that good anymore. They've cheapened them up to try to save costs, and it's gotten to the point where with Precision Boost Overdrive, they're not adequate. The only situation is when you have like the 105 watt cooler on like a 65 watt CPU, but then they don't ship them with that. So, you know, outside of that cooler, I don't think any of them are really particularly that great. But we'll again lift up the head here. Oh, no, click back. I was expecting that. Wow, these triangles are getting smaller and smaller. You can barely see it up here. Triangle. So we'll go ahead and drop this bad boy in place. And then, whoosh, voila. So just like that, give a little spin around here so you can get a nice little glam shot of this board. Wait, here. Horrible peel. Oh, that actually was not a bad peel. It just wasn't really on there that much. Nice. What do I think of this board? It's a little pricey. B550 as a whole came out about 30, in some cases, maybe even 40 to 50 dollars more than what it should have been. There's a couple reasons for that. Demand for the boards are really high. Manufacturing costs are really high. And then obviously with what we've been dealing with since late February and early March until now, that has kept people out of work as well. So I would say if you really need a board, you're going to overpay, but you're going to overpay on any board. The ASRock B550 Pro 4 and the M Pro 4, I really wanted them. I just couldn't get my hands on them because those were in the lower hundreds and they're probably going to be a smidgen under 100 when things sell. That being said, I think this is better than any X570 board at this price point. 150 to 160 is what you can currently buy this board. You know, I'll put the actual VRM breakdown up here, but for me it looks like it's a 6+2 with doublers. And the VRM cooling, I mean, that's a nice chunk of heat sink. I'm not a fan of it being solid back here, but it has all the features. I really think, you know, they may have missed a couple things, like maybe an extra fan header, maybe more SATA support, USB-C. I mean, those are just some of the little things, but to me, it's not really much compromise. I'm going to be using NVMe drive running off a server. I don't need anything more than that. I'm going to be using 2 8-gig memory sticks. That's all I need. You know, I'm probably not going to need USB-C. It's just something I would like to have. Fan headers, there's plenty here. So I really think this is one of those, you know, you compromise a couple small things for just a high quality, overclocking friendly, throw a 3950X on it motherboard for $150, $160. So I think that's where it's at. It's not great for my use case. I really would have loved the under $100 board because this is a Ryzen 3 3300X, but I'm not going to complain either. Who knows, maybe I'll upgrade down the road. But if you want to buy any B450 motherboard, I will put a link to Amazon in the description below. However, good luck finding one. But if you do find one with that search, I do get paid a commission from Amazon. Small, very small, unless you buy like, you know, audiobooks and it's a much higher amount, but that does go to support me and the company to buy more products for you. So that's it. This is Steve from Big Head Tech. Oh, like the video if you like it, dislike, leave a comment, get subscribed. Now, this is Steve from Big Head Tech, and I'll see y'all later on down the road.